Nuevo Juan del Grijalva is a planned community in Chiapas, the southernmost and poorest state of Mexico. It is the first community to be built by the Sustainable Rural Cities Institute, a partnership between the Chiapas government and Fundación Azteca, developed in 2007 to alleviate the effects of poverty caused by population dispersion and marginalization. As the 11th most populated country in the world, Mexico is home to 111 million people. Several major challenges Mexico faces include low wages, underemployment, unequal wealth distribution, and few opportunities for advancement for those living in the poverty-stricken southern states. One of those states is Chiapas, which is home to 4.5 million people. Chiapas comprises over 19,000 villages, 99% of which are populated by fewer than 2,500 residents. Given its statistics of population dispersion and marginalization, and considering the irregular terrain, Chiapas has great difficulty providing basic services and enabling economic and social development among its many communities. The concept for Nuevo Juan del Grijalva came from Fundación Azteca, the foundation of Mexican conglomerate Grupo Salinas. In 1997, Ricardo Salinas, the president of Grupo Salinas, created this foundation.
Well, being in the media business, in the broadcasting, production, distribution, it puts you in touch with lots of people and their needs. So I became to realize that the country has huge needs in terms of education, of health, all kinds of stuff.
Nuevo Juan del Grijalva uses a territorial model that promotes regional development and enables the urban consolidation of people living in dispersed rural areas. Esteban Moctezuma, executive president of Fundación Azteca, had this to say about the approach.
And we started to think about a territorial approach to development, and we pointed out the ciudades rurales issue. We presented this to the governor of Chiapas, and he thought it was a good idea.
In the process of planning this community, a tragic flood and subsequent landslide devastated the area. The disaster left many homeless and thus accelerated the development of the community. Construction of Nuevo Juan del Grijalva was made possible by the generous support of many partners. To solicit funding, Fundación Azteca used a menu approach in which specific projects were assigned to organizations.
We divided the work, giving every foundation that helped us a concrete project, like the school or the clinic. The governor of Chiapas asked the president of Mexico to visit. So after his visit, there was a mixture of federal, local, and citizens' money to construct the rural city. The president said that he wanted to build 25 more cities.
The key elements of the community can be divided into 5 pillars. Infrastructure includes electricity, water delivery, and communications. Housing includes 410 single-family homes. Services include a health clinic, school, child care center, and adult education center. Businesses can be divided into 3 categories: agro-industry, micro-industry, and retail. Government and community development are also important elements for creating a sustainable community. It is clear that the goals of the Sustainable Rural Cities Institute are ambitious. They are also aligned with the United Nations Millennium Development Goals. The results of Nuevo Juan del Grijalva are already taking root. The impacts to health, education, and social well-being are apparent on the faces of over 1,800 people. There are still challenges ahead, but as the sun sets on Nuevo Juan del Grijalva, we know there is a bright future.